it's a myth.
Well, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Wagner is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Hudgens in at the 3 spot. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
MP ready for takeoff, Allie. New York working the ball around now. Here's T. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That was falling. T's got 9 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Mitchell, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Mobley from behind the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Shoot from the baseline. Another one falls for New York. 5 of...
.44 seconds left to play here in the half. On the court for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Holland is out there with Williams, and it's Jordan in at the 1. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Pistons. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Just 5 on the clock. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so is Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
And now a subject that's all... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They had been looking to make a deal for DeJounte Murray, and he finally pulled it off. I'm told his scoring and his ability to pester ball handlers made him very appealing to this team. Their hope is that he'll be a natural fit in the lineup.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA, and we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. SGA's out there with Topic. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thunder trailing by 19. On the court for the Pistons, Jaden Ivey is out there with Jordan. Then there's Embiid, and it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. Singleton misses.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Embiid, no good.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
They want easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Ivy finds Jordan. Embiid in the corner. Puts up a 3. Detroit getting another chance here. Count it.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Jordan. We all hear about AI in the workplace. And I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Pass to Embiid, trying his luck from deep, and Dadier pulls it down.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Shots good by Topic.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren outside. Pass to Topic. Right side, SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Embiid kicks to Jordan. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Under trailing by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Embiid. That one goes in.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.